Sup Shredders, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to an SB Reacts where today we have ourselves a track from an acts named Yonatron titled Kamala Harris, and if we switch over to here, we do have this on YouTube here, the music video top song 2024 #1 Spotify Yonatron, and we're going to listen through it from start till finish and we're going to hear what we think. Let's do it. What have we got? I feel we may be making a political statement in this one.
She talks a big game from the top of the hill, promises and plans but nothing real. Smiling on the stage but the words don't stick. Seems like she's just playing politics. We're tired of the lies, the tricks and the spins. Country roads are calling, time for new winds. Kamala Harris, fuck that dumb bitch. We need a leader, not a bait and switch. Country folks are wise, we see through the mist. Kamala Harris, fuck that dumb bitch.
I mean, say what you will, that's one of the most intense hook lines I think I've heard from a song quite a while.
She laughs at the questions, dodges the truth. Says she's for the people, but we need proof. From the farms to the factories, hearts are fed up. We need someone who will fight, not just butter or sup. The land of the free, we stand tall and proud. Won't be fooled by the noise or the crowd. Kamala Harris, fuck that dumb bitch. We need a leader, not a bait and switch. Country folks are wise, we see through the mist. Kamala Harris, fuck that dumb bitch.
It's such an aggressive song, but it's got the most kind of chilled out hook to it. It's an interesting juxtaposition there in regards to the way it's written and in terms of the subject matter of the lyrics.
We're crowned in value, strong as the oak, not fooled by the laughter, the lies she spoke. From the heartland, the mountains we rise and stand. Time for a change, time to reclaim this land. She talks a big game from the top of the hill. Promises and plans, but nothing real. Smiling on the stage, but the words don't stick. Seems like she's just playing politics. We're tired of the lies, the tricks and the spins. Country roads are calling, time for new winds. Kamala Harris, fuck that dumb bitch. We need a leader, not a bait and switch. Country folks are wise, we see through the mist. Kamala Harris, fuck that dumb bitch. At the questions, dodges the truth. Says she's for the people, but we need proof. From the farms to the factories, hearts are fed up. We need someone who will fight, not just butter us up. The land of the free, we stand tall and proud. Won't be fooled by the noise or the crowd. Kamala Harris, fuck that dumb bitch. We need a leader, not a bait and switch. Country folks are wise, we see through the mist. Kamala Harris, fuck that dumb bitch.
What are we going to do for the extra minute though?
We're crowned in value, strong
Oh,
as the oak, not fooled by the laughter, the lies she spoke. From the heartland, the mountains we rise and stand. Time for a change, time to reclaim this land. She talks a big game from the top of the hill. Promises and plans, but nothing real. Smiling on the stage, but the words don't stick. Seems like she's just playing politics. We're tired of the lies, the tricks and the spins. Country roads are calling, time for new winds. Kamala Harris, fuck that dumb bitch. We need a leader, not a bait and switch. Country folks are wise, we see through the mist. Kamala Harris, fuck that dumb bitch.
Okay, so that was Kamala Harris. We're going to talk about this track more in a moment. because welcome to the conclusion of my review of this track from an act named Yonatron, titled Kamala Harris. Now, usually in this section, I talk about a few things I liked about the track, as well as sort of any sort of, like maybe constructive critique, any feedback that I feel things could have been improved on. But before all of that, like, what do I think the song's about? I think it's patently clear that they do not like Kamala Harris, and I think they would have preferred Donald Trump to win the election, and he did. And this song, I think, may have been released before the election. Yeah, it was released before the election. Oh, November 16. So I'm wondering if it was like on Spotify before the election. I can't remember what date the election was anyways. Or maybe it's simply just a response to the election results. But either way, it's a track about how they feel about Kamala Harris and the fact that they feel that Donald Trump would be a better leader. What do I like about the song? I think that I like just how blunt they are. I think that if you have feelings, it's good to be able to express them. I'm not sure if the intensity of that matched the actual theme of the song very well, in terms of the fact that, like, yeah, they're trying to make a catchy track, but it's almost like they're trying to have a catchy track simply to spread the message of that, if that makes sense. It almost seems like they're trying to say, hey, we know this kind of sounds like a kind of chill, gentle, uplifting country rock track, but also this is how we feel about fuck Kamala Harris. It's an interesting juxtaposition there. I appreciate our confidence in being able to sort of speak about something like this, but I'm not necessarily sure on the flip side whether the theme and the vocals necessarily work together. I think if you consider it a celebration of your feelings about this person, then sure. But otherwise, I suppose if you'd had the theme a little bit too kind of intense or like uncomfortable or too minor oriented, it either might not have been as catchy and sort of permeable, or maybe it would have been a little bit too on the nose. I'm not sure. But I feel like you could have gone, if you were going to go for this kind of messaging, you could probably even go harder than this, like go for some really kind of brutal stuff. But I appreciate, especially with the lyrics about like the country people, having that sort of country rock thing in there. It makes sense. I think that also the other thing I enjoyed about this was that the actual musical theme itself was well handled. I think that, like the way the chords, that we followed the fundamentals of music theory and composition there, the progressions, the harmonies, the fiddle work, the guitars, bass drums, etc. They all melded together in a way that was satisfying and interesting to listen to. I feel like it was an effective theme on its own. Like, if I was to separate the vocals and the lyrics from the track, separate the instrumental backing was very sort of palatable. And I think that when you combine like the texture and tonality of the vocals on top of that theme, I feel stylistically the vocals were appropriate for the kind of sound we were going for. So I think that just in terms of the actual sort of main theme itself, outside of my sort of understanding of how much it matches with the lyrics, I feel like it works, like the structure, like theoretically it works well. I suppose, like, if I was to have any sort of constructive critique outside of how the lyrics and the theme matched, right? My feedback would be that I don't know if we necessarily needed to have that last minute of the track. I think that to have iterated the same verse line and then the hook again was almost kind of reintroducing the same messaging and orienting. It's just we're making it a bit quieter. Like, I feel like we could have added another angle to what we were discussing, or maybe like a different perspective, or maybe like, like something else. Just we went back to our sort of like core messaging for that last part when it sounded like the track had ended at the 3-minute mark. Almost, I think, to have another go at discussing our feelings about things we'd expressed properly. And I feel at that point we kind of, if we had again a build or something like that, like a more sort of tangible sort of like journey into that, I feel like it would have worked better. But I just feel like this track could have been 3 minutes. But those are my thoughts about this. It's a very strongly worded track, and these people who made this are very clearly very passionate about the music they make, and I have to respect that passion, man. That's effectively my review though of this track from an act named Yonatron, titled Kamala Harris, and I hope, I know that there'll be people that watch this that won't enjoy it just because of the politics involved. I'm specifically here to sort of focus on the musical element of it. And I feel like I did that. And if I kind of remove myself again from the messaging, I feel like I enjoyed my time with it. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, or hopefully you appreciate the review. If you did, please go check out this Yonatron via the various social medias and YouTube page, and stay cool and stay safe. And please remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as they need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. And I'll catch you in the next SP Reacts. Spiderhands out.